Fuck you talking about then, nigga? Both of these bitches going at the same time.
Shit, we double whammy in here.
Double whammy.
Double whammy.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Fuck you talking about.
Double trouble. It's time for trouble. Make it double like Team Rocket double R.
Rough Rider.
Also double R.
Back that ass up. Scream double R.
What happened to your mic, dog? I thought you was on.
Oh, let me see. Hold on.
Oh, let me see.
Let me see.
Let him see.
I don't like how the cord is.
That shit ugly.
Oh, no. This look decent, though. This look decent, though. Can y'all still hear me, though? We should have probably did a sound check real quick just to see if y'all could.
I mean, it looked like they could. Yo, shit look, well.
My shit look. Y'all niggas can't hear me. I know y'all can hear me.
You rocking it out like that?
We'll see what happens.
He said he's gonna rock out.
We're gonna see what happens.
With his cock out.
But don't call it a cock, though, because it'll get soft. It's definitely a dick.
It don't rhyme no more then.
I don't give a shit. Do you like people? Okay. You like it when they call your penis a cock? See? See?
I ain't never had too many people call it a cock.
Don't call my shit, dog.
That sounds like a bug.
I have not ever had anybody call it a cock to my face.
Cock.
Or to his face. Either one. I ain't never heard cock before. But like
That's Langston.
I have heard there are people who are into that sort of thing.
I'm sorry, brother. I'll never forget it.
Life is crazy, yo. That's all I got.
Not even on no weird shit.
No, not even on no weird shit. Because you hear shit in just passing. That's all you... Who the fuck is she talking to? And why she keep saying that? And why you keep... Is she talking to...
Hey, yo. I didn't know who Langston was. All right.
Yeah, no. I guess technically everybody knows now, but...
I know at school, you know, the black person, Langston Hughes.
Shout out to Langston Hughes. Very smooth, very suave, very upstanding gentleman, if you feel me. So,
okay.
For the people, black people. That's what Langston Hughes was. So,
yes.
Shout out to Langston Hughes.
But no, I ain't had too many people call mine a cock. This man over here, y'all see him.
Yeah, nah. How you been, my boy?
I've been cool.
Rocking out with your cock out the side.
Rockstar might not make it.
Rockstar. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if we can get out a little more.
Of me?
There we go.
I'm getting closer to you. Do I need to
see it though?
Oh, I'm good.
Y'all see it though.
No, I ain't got that.
Y'all see it though. You know what the H, the T, and the I is? It's the M, the I, the What'd he say? No, it's not. It's the H, the T, the I. No, it's not enough letters.
Wait. Oh, no, it ain't.
It's not enough letters.
Nowhere near enough letters.
No, because he spelled some shit, and then he hits it with the, let me tell you what I want to do.
Yeah, no.
What y'all know about that?
Y'all see it. I ain't got no guns. I got some little guns, but y'all see it.
Shit, motherfucker get shot with a 38 is still getting shot with a 38, bro.
Word. I ain't got a flex for real.
Nigga, but man, that ain't no 40. Niggas get shot with a 9. You still got shot with a 9.
Ah, yeah, hell yeah.
You that little ass deuce. Have you ever been shot with a bullet before?
A deuce probably definitely gonna sting and burn.
Nigga, I got shot with a fresh paintball gun and was like, this hurts actually.
I got shot with a BB gun.
No, I got shot with a fresh air cartridge, freshly changed. Like, I watch you change this bitch and walk over here and start spraying it.
Boy, nigga shot me right in the middle of my stomach. Bow!
That bitch definitely hit me right in like, ugh.
Sick.
Left a bruise too. Fuck.
Of course.
That
wasn't gonna leave.
What?
Nah.
Yeah, no.
A 22 will sting you. That 9 gonna put you down. That's all I'm gonna say.
Look.
A 22 will put you down.
Look, the 20.
No bullshit.
That bitch got 10 bullets in it.
Bro, it only take one to get the job done for real.
If I hit you with 6 of them bitches,
nah, them shits will put you down.
So yeah, nah, man.
You got some.
The fuck was we talking about?
Cox. That
We
sounded
wasn't.
so gay.
We were not talking about Cox, actually. I think we had transitioned into something else.
We did transition.
I asked you how you were feeling.
Oh.
Cox is how you're feeling.
I did like this. It showed the tattoo.
The gun show, that's what
I
we
didn't
was
move
doing.
to the tattoo.
The gun show, yes. The gun
I
show.
only got a little.
Hold on, no, throw it back up there. Let me see. Throw
Got
it
a
back
little
up there.
thrown off.
Throw it back up there.
Can y'all see that shit? I don't like that. You gotta focus.
Cause it's focusing on your face like it's supposed to be doing. Let me
I
see.
feel you.
He said, I'll get this bitch out the way. Fuck you talking about. He gonna show y'all. Check me out. Y'all see it? Uno, dos, tres. Oh, that bitch was cold. Oh. Yeah, nah, we coming back just like that. Y'all peeped it though. Y'all saw it?
That's just part of the fun. That's the setup.
Yeah, no, man. You so
I feel
new ink.
new ink.
We can start there. New ink.
New ink. I'm doing cool. I got some new ink. I need. Hey man, one thing I will tell every last person: protect your peace, because there's people out here who will disturb the fuck out of you,
This is true.
and they don't even think that they the problem when they the problem.
This is true.
I've been at peace. You know, I've been chilling. Got new ink. Like I said, my arm still.
Your peace
sore.
is the most important thing you own.
Peace
The
of
most
mind is
important
the
thing
shit.
you hold. It's your peace.
Yes.
I tell I tell people that like them darkest days, them days is dark because it just be you.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, you have to lay down with your thoughts at night. No one else does.
Mm-hmm.
So like it don't matter whether you got the baddest motherfucker in the world next to you, the ugliest motherfucker, the richest motherfucker, the kindest, the nicest, the most gentle, the most aggressive. It don't matter. Whatever that shit is, whatever you are into, whatever you are, the people you have around, whoever the people you have around you are.
Yeah.
Whether you married, gay, straight, single, both, confused, neither. At the end of the night, at the end of the day, when you laying down and close your eyes, it's just you and your thoughts.
Right.
So you have to be comfortable with what those thoughts are. You have to be able to survive and live that. You have to be able to get up and find a way to like continue to be here, continue to live, continue to inspire and support the people that, you know, is all around you, yourself. But like none of that shit happens if you don't like protect your own peace.
Right.
And none of that happens if you don't guard your own mental health, your own well-being, and like that shit is important. And we talk a lot on this show about this show, Turkeys on the Roof podcast. I'm Uncle Trey. He is LaShow. That's Nipsey Hussle. Gang, gang, gang. We are sponsored by Medi Cakes Bakery. Shout out to the team.
Shout out.
Pop-Tarts, donuts, lemonades, nerd ropes. Not that re-rock bullshit y'all be getting.
Hey, we talked about do we call them ropes?
They like nerd blocks. Yeah, nerd blocks. Not that re-rock spray on shit. Y'all know we don't get down like that over here. We don't do business with people who get down like that. So,
re-rock.
we not the re-rockers. Shout out to the re-rockers. It's a lane for everybody. That's just not ours. That's not Medi Cakes Bakery lane. And that's why they've been the podcast sponsor since day one, because we fuck with the brand and what they building over there. So shout out to Chef Jay and the whole team over there at Medi Cakes Bakery. And yeah. But you know, we talk a lot on this show about tattoos. And I think the theme has been the importance that video games played in our life when we were children, and I think maybe now more so as adults, the role that tattoos play in our life. I think, for me at least, I think maybe tattoos have probably, I don't want to say replaced video games, but they are, I'm not as worried or concerned as about going outside. Because now at 32, you get I don't have no control over what happened when niggas walk outside their door. Because if you know anything about Breonna Taylor, she didn't even get to walk out her door. Motherfucker was minding her own business in her own home and like lost her life because motherfuckers was on that. So like, you get a little older and you get away from that. Mm-hmm. So tattoos have filled into what video games did, that thing that they represented. I think tattoos represent that for us now. Certainly for me, we talk a lot about tattoo therapy, and because we haven't gotten to a place where we can sit down with the traditional therapists, tattoo artists, specifically the quality tattoo artists that we have been able to not so much talk us through these things or like be a counselor as much as just getting a tattoo it makes you think. It makes you question. It makes you feel things. That is one of my favorite things. Especially, I found tattoos right at a time when like I was numb to a lot of shit.
Okay.
And I feel like that numbness is what causes some of us to you pushing shit because you don't feel anything. Mm-hmm. You don't feel shit when people touch you. You don't feel shit emotionally or spiritually. So like you create situations to force you to feel shit. You dating a motherfucker who you don't feel anything. You don't love this woman. You don't love this man. So like seeing them doesn't excite you. Right. Fucking them don't excite you.
Right.
So like you start arguments. Who is this bitch? You out here talking to these niggas? You fucking some nigga from Yonkers? Exactly, type shit.
Crazy.
So like,
put the shades back on.
Yeah, but because of that though, that is how we find ourselves sometimes being in situations that like you look back on and like, how did I even? Because I didn't feel shit. So like I created a situation to make me feel some shit. I found tattoos at a time when like I was kind of like low key pushing the limits. Mm-hmm. You start dibbling and dabbling in shit that you wouldn't traditionally dibble and dabble in because you looking to feel something. And I got a tattoo and I was like, even though it was pain, it was like, if I can feel this tattoo, like that's a real thing. Mm-hmm. I was probably, I don't know, I was mad tattoos in before I smoked. I was getting tattoos stone sober. Stone sober. I think maybe my hand might have been the first tattoo I smoked and got.
I was sober. I believe I was sober when I got this one. Yes, because of me, you, and
Cuz.
Yes.
I was sober when we got. I was sober up until that point when we got all of these shits. I think it's either the hand or maybe the DX joint that we got. That was like when we went and got hand tattoos, and then when we got the DX joint, that might be the first one where I was like, okay, I'm gonna smoke. And then even then, because I don't want anything that's gonna desensitize me. I want to be able to feel this because I want deep. And that's the other thing. We can get into this because you're not the only person who got some new ink.
Right.
These tattoo sessions, like, the therapy is with yourself. Like, when you go to therapy, your therapist is there to, like, lead you. Maybe not lead you, because I don't want to say lead you. But, like, I believe your therapist is there to help you identify and address things that are going on in your mind and in the conversations that you're having around you, and like just point you in directions of things that may or may not work for you based on whatever you you know what I'm saying? Like, so
I don't like being high or tipsy or drunk, cross-faded.
If you drinking going to get tattoos, you fucking yourself up. Let me tell you that first and foremost.
Take this advice, people. I'm telling you right now. It's a go. It's a gym.
Fuck it. Story time.
Oh. Take time. Take a sip of water. I know I am.
That's it. You know the story already.
I know.
All right. I will show y'all my new tattoo, but it is still currently a work in progress, and I still got my Santa. Shout out to all the artists out here using Sanoderm on their clients.
Hey,
you niggas are The fucking GOAT.
Some people still using saran wrap. Somebody put a napkin on my shit one day with tape, boy.
It's been a while since I've seen that. That's very OG. Shout out to the niggas that's using Sanoderm, because that shit is out here saving lives. I got a tattoo on Monday, and I went into the middle of the woods on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and was completely safe and completely like unbothered, unworried about it, aside from like your general soreness and shit, just because my shit was covered.
Right.
Literally covered up the whole time. So shout out to the Sanoderm. I went and got some new ink.
You could jump in a pool with that on.
Yes, you could.
Cause it's not going nowhere. That stuff is so stuck to you. Yeah. It down there be pulling the tattoo off.
That shit is up and stuck.
Literally.
So I got the Sanoderm. So shout out to the Sanoderm. But this most recent session that I just had, this is a leg situation that I got going on from the thigh down to my ankle. You talking about an 8 to 9 hour session that we just had this week. And in total, I thought about this because obviously a lot of people been stopping me, giving me the, damn, bro. I'm looking at like 25 or 30 hours on this motherfucker. No bullshit.
That's it.
So, hey, we lighter flicks because y'all know what time it is. Shout out to Weezy F Baby, please say the baby. But we gonna light this motherfucker with the matchstick. So
y'all know which one we got? Y'all know which one we got? Did you show which one we got? Berserk. Level 3, that's what you call it. Oh, there you go. Guess what, guys? Just real quick, the site is done.
Shall we drop the link?
Not yet, because I got one more edit.
You got it.
One more
edit. We're gonna hold off. We're gonna make y'all wait, but y'all see it though.
Yep.
This one here, we got the moon rock right here.
We really do got the moon rock right here, though.
The moon rock right the fuck here.
We got a few moon rocks over here, because they all different, actually.
Hold on, let me see. Y'all need to hear this one.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Nigga just set the mic on fire, baby!
Ooh.
Hey, but don't set your mics on fire, though.
Neither mics.
Neither. I'm a spark this motherfucker because this story is...
I ain't gonna lie. Since that's the moon rock, you definitely gonna need another flame, probably.
Oh, yeah, no. It was cool to look at, but that shit is not gonna work with this, yeah.
Y'all can definitely hit us up, though, and get some of these, you know.
Okay. So this tattoo session that I had, most recently, longest tattoo session, it's up there, though. I thought about it, though. I'm about 25 to 30 hours in total about work done on this leg. Alone. Because this was an 8 to 9 hour session. The first session was 8 to 9 hours. Mm-hmm. And then I got 2 other, probably 4 hour sessions in there. So 8, you looking at 24, you give or take. So somewhere in between like 25 and 30. This ain't no hard number. Don't quote me on this.
All right. He said, don't quote me.
This bitch is top 3 most painful motherfuckers, and it ain't 3. We talking the back of your knee and the side of your knee.
That motherfucker huge.
I'm gonna hit this a couple times before I tell the story.
Get it off.
So, with this being probably the most painful session I ever had, because the side of your knee and the back of your knee is obviously a bitch. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you're considering a leg tattoo, my advice would be stay away from the side and the back of your knee. Now, I also tell you that if you can take it, absolutely go for it, because the placement of this motherfucker is pristine.
That's a great word to describe.
Yeah, no, I'm very big on, it's not a big part of tattoo design with both of us, I think, is placement.
Placement matters.
Placement matters. Bro. Where is your shit sitting? Where is it laying? How does it sit and lay and fold on your body?
Yeah.
So placement matters. So yeah, if you can sit through some shit on, the side of your knee or the back of your knee, I would advise it. But this is also coming from a nigga who got tattoos on the side of his elbow. And this this shit right here, it hurts. This shit right here, it hurts. It's obviously working though, because I keep going back. Story time with Uncle Trey. We 20 minutes in. I was at a tattoo shop. This is crazy. I'm telling y'all this story.
That's cool, man. You give them the whole rundown. You can give them all that. They want it. You giving it to them anyway.
All right.
Thank
you. And this was completely unplanned. I was not planning to tell y'all this, but I'm gonna let y'all know because of what you just said, and I want people to learn from my mistake.
Okay.
It's a few things that you should do before you get a tattoo.
Tastes like cereal.
Shit crazy, bro. Eat, it's a big one.
Yeah.
Hydration, another big one. Well rested, also another big one. They seem very simple. These are things that you should be doing every day in life.
Right.
But especially when you are about to put your body through a traumatic experience for anywhere from 2 to 4 or 5 hours, maybe. Average
I'm gonna be honest.
Is probably 2 to 4 hours.
Yeah, once you hit that 3 hour mark, or
2 to 3 hours. Yeah, once you go over 3 hours, then you into like a different land of tattooing.
Yes.
So now this is me telling you, I've had multiple sessions that went 8 hours. Whole day sessions, and we're not talking about no tap out shit. That ain't what I'm on. This is like planned. We gonna go the whole day. We gonna carve out 8 hours today.
You went 8. That's crazy.
8.
It was done.
And the crazy part is, with the Beyonce part, probably the most painful part of that was the position I had. My body was
your shit be all awkward and shit. Yeah.
That's why the rest is important.
You couldn't even walk straight.
That's why resting is so important because depending on where you're trying to get your tattoo at, you're going to have to be in some of these positions are awkward and uncomfortable. In addition to a needle jabbing you at, 1,000 somethings per whatever.
Word.
So we're going to rewind maybe back into, this is November of 2020. I have a tattoo appointment planned at a fairly well-known tattoo shop here by a fairly popular and well-known local artist. Shout out to the home.
Shout out to the homies.
Shout out to my boy. Yeah, shout out to the family. Cause niggas, you know shit beforehand, but then you get put in situations where like life proves shit to you. So you calling motherfuckers family, you telling niggas like we family, we this and we that.
Yeah.
I trust this nigga. It's not just about this or that. It's about the relationship that we already have with each other. That's why I trust this motherfucker with my art, my body like that.
Right.
So this is November 2020, and I'm in this. I'm excited for this tattoo session. I didn't book this one probably like 6 or 7 months out. So I'm geeked for it. Because I've been waiting to add on. Like, I got some stuff started, and I've been waiting to add on to this motherfucker for a while now. Also, a tidbit of advice. If you have an artist that you start something with, if you can, finish it with the artist. If you can, do it in a fairly timely manner because tattooing changes very rapidly. Mm-hmm. Skills, new techniques, new equipment. Like, I've been getting tattooed for so long. Sanoderm didn't exist when I got my first tattoo.
When people think of tattoos, people who don't have them, they probably
Aquaphor didn't exist when I got my first tattoo.
No.
Fucking battery powered tattoo machines. Remoteless, you know what I'm saying? Like cordless tattoo machines.
Needle guns and shit.
They did not exist when I first got it. This is 2007.
Oh yeah, back then, yeah. 7, yeah.
This 2007. So this ain't, I mean, we old niggas, but like we not older niggas. So no, we not no OG tattoo. We not talking about getting tattooed. Well, this is like fairly modern times.
Yeah, we ain't talking about the Jade Dragon days and shit.
I went to Jade Dragon to get my first tattoo and they treated my ass though. Bro told me he wanted $400 for that shit I wanted.
Damn.
Shop prices. And you white. And I'm black. And I look like I probably walked in that bitch with a tall tee on looking like.
Of course you did. Tall tees was a thing back then.
So, tattoo appointment, November. I'm getting forearm work done. Whole time I'm getting this. Shout out to my boy Neighborhood. Shout out to the house.
That's so beautiful sitting right off your wrist right there.
Yeah.
I like that.
I loved it. My body whole time was in peril. So, to tell the story about what happened the day I got the tattoo, I gotta give you the backstory about the night before. The night before, we're celebrating. It's me, my lady, and it was just us. I don't remember what we were celebrating, but we were celebrating something, and we did so with a very nice home-cooked meal, probably some sea bass, maybe some garlic mashed potatoes, might have had a green salad or some cucumbers, maybe some broccoli.
Shout out to
You feel me? But accompanying our delicious meal was 2 bottles of our favorite whiskey cask wine. This is wine that they make and then dump into whiskey or bourbon barrels and let it sit even longer and like soak up that bourbon flavor.
saucy.
This is also one of the stronger versions of wine you can get.
Saucy.
2 bottles. So you fast forward to the next day, show up at the appointment, midday, 1, 2 o'clock. Don't eat breakfast. Don't stop and get lunch on the way there. Just show up cold turkey. Stop relight your shit all the time. You fucking up. You just need to know how to smoke this motherfucker. You feel me?
Give it some. Yeah, whole time. That should be twist. The rocks in there. That mug is sticky.
Also, though, this bitch got moon rock in it, so I'm finna have to put the fire back to it. You feel me?
That bitch. Yeah.
But we finna fuck around because now that it's lit, we finna see if I can get the match to strike this motherfucker. But anyway, I show up at the tattoo shop.
They gotta get to it, man.
I show up at the tattoo shop. 2 bottles of wine in my system. No food, no water. I get the tattoo. Now this is on my forearm. I got mad tattoos on my arm. It's one of the, as far as placement shits go, it's one of the least painful places I've ever been around. And here I am sitting in this chair, and I start having this dream that I'm pissing on myself in the chair.
No, y'all done had that dream before.
Everybody done had the pee dream.
God.
Everybody done had the pee dream. So you either like in the bed or you standing at the toilet and you gotta go really bad, but for whatever reason in the dream, you won't go. Well, that's because your body knows in real life you're not dreaming. And like, you're not at the toilet, so we're not going. So here I am having a pee dream. But then it dawns on me that, like, I'm a wild nigga for having a pee dream while I'm getting a tattoo. Like, you took a nap and you dreaming while you getting a tattoo?
That's a different one.
That shit really didn't hurt. That shit, I know niggas ain't snoozing while you getting a tattoo. The shit don't feel, it gotta hurt. It does. It does. It hurts so much so that your body will go into a form of shock. Appreciate it. And in going to this shock, you faint. And sometimes when you faint, that can look like a dream. And sometimes when you faint, you lose possession of your bladder. And that's... Oh, damn, y'all missed... Well, y'all didn't miss nothing, but y'all kind of missed something. But
it was a blooper.
It was just a little blooper, that's all.
Bloopers are cool.
But,
just show y'all the after.
That's it, man. Motherfuckers went to go get a tattoo. I passed out and pissed on myself, bro, in the chair.
Crazy.
I'm having a dream like, damn, you a wild nigga. How you gonna have a dream that you pissing on yourself? But then that was what fucked me up, because I'm like, damn, you even wilder for having a dream while you getting a tattoo.
Word.
And now this is like a third and fourth wall I'm breaking, because it's like, oh wait, I'm not the type I wouldn't be having a dream while I'm getting a tattoo.
Yo, spiritually, you like, yo.
Now I'm looking like, oh no, I'm really getting a tattoo. Yeah, that's right. Well, I cannot be really getting a tattoo, because if I'm really getting a tattoo, that means I'm really pissed on myself. And as I said this and had this realization,
it was coming.
I looked down under this gentleman's chair, and what do I see? Liquid just flooding the floor. It took me a minute. I don't know. It took a while to figure this out, because I was so fucked up about it. Obviously, niggas is embarrassed. But this is when you know you family. Niggas take care of you. Nah, G, you good. This shit happens all the time. So much so, whilst I'm pissing on this nigga's chair and floor, he is still tattooing me, telling me it's cool.
Real.
Like,
that's awkward.
Not on some like, I don't care. It was more of a like, I'm the whatever I'm doing right now, and what you like, the shit that your body is going through is so normal. I'm so prepared for it. I can finish this line.
Word.
I can finish this whatever I'm working on for the next 30 seconds. And that's really all it was. 30 seconds for me to finish this one part that I'm on right now. Okay, we good. You don't get up, because now you trying to get up and I don't know what, wipe some shit up with a towel. You looking for a towel. You don't know what to do because you fucked up, obviously. The nigga was just like, G, you good? Chill out. Went and got the mop. Sent me to the bathroom with a brand new pair of joggers. And the whole time, them low key, one of my favorite pair of joggers. No bullshit. Some of the most comfortable shits I ever from a brand I had never heard of. I'm profusely apologizing. Obviously, the nigga like, G, that's why I'm a professional, because you know how to respond to shit. He's like, your body got to eat. He was like, you didn't. He was like, what you eat today? First thing he asked me, what you eat? I didn't. Nigga, we been here at this point for like 6 or 7 hours throughout the day. You haven't eaten anything? Nah, G, not just I haven't eaten since I've been here. I haven't eaten anything all day. Didn't get through my water bottle. Didn't eat. And the underlying factor, and this is the most important part, is one thing to not eat and not be hydrated. You can probably survive, especially because at this point, I'm like 9, 10, 11, 12 sessions in. Like, this ain't... I've been, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We've been here before. Right. The 2 fucking bottles of red wine.
Had you lit. That's different, though. I ain't never... So, when they tell you you shouldn't drink because you'll bleed out, that's only half of it. You will bleed more if you drink, because it thins your blood out. Right. But because it thins your blood out, I know it has some medical shit to do with, like, your white blood cell count and, like, your body responding to trauma, because that's literally what you're putting your body through in a tattoo is trauma. Have you ever bled with any of them? I done had them wipe me before. Like, what, like... I done had them wipe me before, and it's been... Like, how bad was it? I have not ever bled out during one of the tattoos to the point where, like, niggas had to wipe me. Or, I mean, like, you get the tattoo, and they wipe you down, and then you chillin'. Right. They spray you and then they cover your shit with Sanoderm or Saran wrap, paper towels, whatever, and then you done. I have always been good with that initial wipe down and cover, and then I'm out the door. Okay. I have seen on occasion, I've been in the shop, and like me and you go get tattoos. I get my tattoo first. You get your tattoo after me, and like when he finished your shit, he gotta re-wipe me and spray me because I bled so much through. Like, and we went and got some shit. My shit was an hour and a half. Your shit was an hour and a half. But in that hour and a half while you was getting tattooed, my shit bled so much that like he wanted to re-wrap it before I leave. I've only seen that. That's not something I've ever experienced. So like that's by far. I have. That's probably I wouldn't even. It was by far the most embarrassing. But as far as like pain tolerance go, it wouldn't even register. That's what I'm saying. It was solely just. It was my body's reaction. Like, you're stressing me out, and you've been stressing me the fuck out. Like, you didn't feed me, you didn't hydrate me, and then you had me.
You had the nerve to get the wine?
Over dehydrated, my boy.
You was turned up.
So, turned up in the spot with a taser, and I didn't shit myself, but I certainly pissed it. So.
Much rather do that one than.
And. Whole time, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna reveal some shit. Obviously, extra revealing. What pissed me off? Maybe not the most, because you pissing in a nigga shop. Right. But what pissed me off the most, no pun intended, my fucking pants were yellow.
Oh, like the people?
Like, no. Like the color of my joggers that I was wearing that day.
Were yellow.
Where I had on the yellow Rich Batard joints. These bitches is like sunflower yellow already anyway.
Super bright. It looked like the TV show, the movies.
Shit crazy, bro.
I have not been through that, but I have bled a decent amount when I was getting 2 tattoos, actually.
Like, I've seen people faint getting their tattoos before, and you be like, why? How?
I've never seen that.
I've seen it. Like, I've seen videos and shit. How? Why? And that's what it was. It wasn't no hard shit. It was just like, damn,
it's a quick doze off.
It's like, I'm so sleepy. Why? Before you can even get the question out. So.
Damn, I've gotten in the chair and I wouldn't sleep on purpose before.
See, that's. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. The Beyonce piece, when I got that piece done, I probably dozed off. In and out, because that shit I zoned out.
I've been to sleep before, and I'm like, oh, wake up and done.
And that's like, when you get into like, why do people get tattoos? Because at a certain point, it's not just about the art. It's about the process, and like, whether it hurt, however you feel it, there is a certain like, therapeuticness to it. Being able to coach yourself through that pain is like a thing.
Yes. When I was getting my genie, I say, give me 1 second. I'm like, nice. I'm like, that's new territory right there. I don't have anything on them parts of my arms. So I'm like, I'm finna put my headphones in for like the first 3 minutes. I played one song and got myself in the zone. And I'm like, alright. Cut the music off and shit. The needle gun is so high tech you can't hear it no way.
That was what I wanted to ask you.
I don't have to wear headphones no more to drown the sound out.
Low key, that was something that I had to get used to because the noise from the machine was a part of like my process. It was like a part of like what was like, this is a real thing. This is a real feeling. This is a real sound. It's like white noise. It helps you I can focus on this noise and like off the pain. But these motherfuckers now, I'm like, these bitches is like, you turning that Prius. He was talking about he doing drive-bys and he just because they so quiet.
Oh, wait. No. It got a little hum to it. You feel me? you can't even hear it no more. So
TJ definitely used one of them others. Like, he changed the battery on that bitch, and I was just like...
That's all. Cause the batteries, little pieces. Oh, them things is clutch. So yeah, I had to get in the zone for this one real quick because I'm like, that's some different territory for real than everything else I done got. So no, I was ready though.
Yeah, man.
Like, when I got this, I did bleed. It was right. I got the picture of it. Blood run down my chest. And I'm like, oh man, that was a 3.5 session.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever like been dripping. The most maybe you can see like the blood bubble to the top.
Yeah,
that's the most maybe I probably ever seen from myself.
Happened with Jeannie.
Yeah. Get your little red tint on there.
No, that shit was running down my chest for real with the necklace piece, man. That was different. And the teeth a little bit, but that looked sick. You should have saw that.
You said you had to drip for real.
I had to drip for real.
Yeah.
Sorry you had to go. Well, you put your body through that. You know, you got next time moving forward.
Well, this was in November, so I've had several sessions since then. Withheld my bladder to myself like you should. Thank you very much. But yeah, no, man, that shit is
Does using the bathroom before you go to a tattoo shop help?
I mean, you should, but that's the thing. Why don't you go to the bathroom? Why don't we as just people go to the bathroom when we gotta go?
I do.
You do?
Oh, you know I do.
But
you see me?
That's what I'm saying. But you know how many people do not though.
Oh yeah, they.
I gotta pee and I'm home.
I'm finna get all that off.
So that's what I'm saying. Again, that's stress on your body.
Yeah, I don't.
Your body's natural response is telling you like, "Hey, I gotta take a piss."
Yeah.
And you say, "I don't want to right now." That's human shit.
If I'm finna go to sleep, I go to sleep. Like, I'm not gonna fight it. Like, if I feel like I'm finna doze off, I'll doze off and go to sleep. Like,
that's human shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's human shit. No other species, when you gotta relieve yourself, you relieve yourself. When it's rest time, it's rest time. We power through that shit because we got thumbs and we smart.
See, man, I can write a book. Niggas ain't gonna buy it, though. Y'all see that? Them the rocks. On the rocks.
So, but
let me get the herbal essence on the rocks.
On the rocks. I am excited to keep working on the leg.
Okay,
though.
no, see, you have a app. You have something different from me. You have like a piece, like a piece. Like you know what I'm trying to say. Like, you got some shit that correlate all into each other. Bless.
Yeah.
I mean, I partially do, but nah, your shit is a super flow to yours. I like that.
The entire extremity is all focused on one artist, one collective piece of art.
Okay.
As opposed to, well, this arm is also like that too.
Low key, yeah.
This arm is also like that too.
You're right.
But that's just again, though, when you go into it with this idea of like building these things out together, that's what happens. Word.
Get y'all a gym story time.
Early came out the gate with it too, cause
that's word.
But really, what I want to get into, well, fuck it. Tattoos are a big therapy thing with us. We talk about that shit all the time.
I still fuck with the video game though. Hey,
yeah, no, for sure.
I got a Switch, PS5.
Yes, today you are currently much more of a gamer, certified stand than I am.
Yes.
Even though I still get busy, it's far, far less than. I think even what maybe my idea. I think I would like to do it, get into it a little more. I ain't gonna lie.
A couple years ago when niggas was getting tattoos,
yeah,
and you was just like not making, you wasn't moving.
Yeah,
I'm like, alright, you feel me? I'm like, I'm in the game.
Yeah,
Get in the game. You know, I'm like, no, I'm in the game. You like, y'all gonna keep on playing, bro. Alright, I see y'all. I'm like, man, catch up. I'm like, man, how you doing?
Niggas was giving me energy.
You was building up a spirit bomb.
Niggas was giving me energy. I was like, okay.
I'm like,
I'm talking about
it's in the game.
I'm talking about niggas is popping out with shit every other month. It's a new piece. Oh, bam, check this out. Oh, new location, nigga. You still getting tattoos on your arm? Check it out, little baby.
Hit him with the.
Woo. We was there at the same time because I hit the nigga with this.
Yeah, I did not get hit with that. Last.
Appreciate it. He came at me though. He popped out with the neck joint. He popped out with the back joint. He popped out with the leg joint. He got the rib joint.
I got the waist joint.
Pardon me.
The waist joint is by far one of the hardest.
So like, niggas is passing me up.
Yeah.
I got the first one.
Yes. He got the first tattoo. And I'm like, uh-oh. I like the way that look. I think I want one. I'm gonna try it out.
Motherfuckers hit me with the new location and fucked me up though, man.
Word.
You popping out with shit on air and you know, new locations and shit. You got multiples and shit. And that was the other thing. Like, I'm trying to book with the same one or two artists. Motherfuckers is meet niggas and tapping in quickly.
I gotta meet other people, bro.
Motherfuckers meeting and they tapping in quickly.
Sorry.
So they, oh shit, you can slide today. Motherfuckers telling me I gotta slide in a month.
And they up the street.
I'll see you in 6.
Hey, bro, you want some tacos today? I'm driving by.
My book's closed for the year.
Huh? When I think of a tattoo idea, I want it like not too long after I think about it, man. I don't want it 4 or 5 months from now, man. No.
Yeah, no, and that's the humor of the art.
That's what happened. So I'm like,
that's what happened. So you know, because that is what happened. I looked up and all of the people who was looking at me crazy when I came back with my first tattoo had passed me up. And I was like, no, like I said, I told you, I'm not mad at none of y'all because I got some shit that like it's coming, and when it get here, it's gonna get here. I don't know when, but it'll be here. And I'm gonna be honest with you,
I feel like it's getting here.
It's not here. It's nowhere close.
Wow.
It's nowhere close.
This isn't even your final form.
It's nowhere close, my guy. You have no fucking idea. You have no idea. So, maybe we'll post a sneak peek on it. You know what? Fuck it. I be saying maybe. Let's see. Talk to the people while let's see.
Oh. How y'all doing? I will be your host today. My name is LaShaw, and I'll be taking your orders now. What would any of you like? Try a little bit of column A and all of column B if you would like.
You know what? Whole time I'm gonna post it on the page. I'm not even gonna post it on the fucking.
You posting on the turkey page?
Yeah.
Turkey page. Hell. Go check it out. Why y'all? Soon y'all hear me saying it, it's gonna be there. You can go look at it right now. Wow, that is nice. That is beautiful. So yes, I was low key talking shit to him, telling him, "Hey man, you're taking forever. You're falling behind. What are you doing? I'm getting texts. What you doing?" That's the kind of energy I was bringing low key, but he felt this out. So one day he got a tattoo. He got another tattoo, and I'm like, all right, that's cool. You feel me? But I was still like, nah, man, get in the game. You think you in the game, but you ain't in the game. That's all I'll have. I'm like, nah. He came back with some more decent shit. I even went with him to get one of them. And I'm like, all right, he's getting in the game there. He's getting in the game. He's getting in the game. He went and got that Beyonce piece and it fucked me up.
Yeah. Okay. So for those who do not know, I do have a Beyonce piece. The piece that I'm posting now. So the post is new work from me, Uncle Trey. Check out the pod, and you guys will hear exactly what happened. I got a bumblebee.
A bumblebee?
A few bumblebees.
The first piece of the Beyonce is what fucked me up.
Yeah.
When you came back with that, I knew you was in the game. I'm like,
yeah.
Man, fuck the game.
Yeah.
That's when I'm like, oh, hell.
I feel like the shit that I had was different. I feel like my shit was already different, but I had to figure out how to do some more different shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's I don't think it's a hype beastie thing. It's not like a gag. Like, if you know me, it's really me. Like,
yeah.
So,
you got me with a 2-piece spicy. You got me with the 2-piece. Hey, I ain't gonna cap on y'all. He got me with a 2-piece spicy. Whole time he got me with another 2-piece spicy. So he didn't tag me 4 times, man.
Yeah. So
I'm still standing though. You feel?
Oh
me?
Yeah, for sure.
That's
for sure.
Crazy.
For sure.
Wow.
For sure. But that is what I tapped them in, and so the piece that I posted on the page that you guys will see is they are lemons and bumblebees.
Them shit's fire.
Yeah, lemons and bumblebees. So,
whoa.
Yeah, I think you guys will. It's pretty cool. So,
that tattoo is HD as fuck.
I'm very excited for the next session that we got whenever it gets here.
The style of tattooing is just so different, and like you can see the different styles. That's crazy.
That is one of my favorite parts about the whole thing, is that already, even though we got a long way to go to be where we going, you can already tell like the contrast in the styles and what we pulling in and poking in and how we pulling shit together. So, the fact that you have enjoyed it as much as you have, though, I'm not gonna lie, though, is probably one of my 2 favorite things. Obviously, other than me actually liking it myself.
I'm talking about me.
Yeah.
My reaction to
Yeah. No.
Hey. What's that mean? What's his name? Drewski. Hey.
The Drewski.
He came through the door and
The Drewski.
You just gotta. I saved it. You gotta. I stepped. My bad, bro. I was. My bad.
Yeah. No. So thank you. That was it. No. That was it.
My bad. You in the game.
EA
Actually,
Sports,
you're the pilot. You're in the game.
Player 1, baby.
You're in the game.
Oh, I'm unprofessional with my phone.
Uh-oh.
Not on silent. Yeah. So yeah, that shit it's pretty dope.
Word.
You
know what? I think I discovered what your tattoo is gonna be just now. If I'm looking at that. Oh yeah, you fucked. It's great though. It's fucking amazing.
Okay.
It's when I say so fucking amazing, I literally mean every letter in each of them words.
Okay.
Because you can't. You're not gonna deny it.
Okay. I'm excited. So obviously, we got a bet going on about who gets particular pieces finished first. But yeah. Also, I feel like I'm at a slight disadvantage because I feel like I have more space to cover with my piece. However, I feel like that is balanced out because the shit that you finishing at the location it is, I feel like that.
It's the last thing I want to fucking do, bro.
So yeah, no. I feel like that's
I only want one person to do it,
and because only one person is gonna do this, I feel like that's what levels the playing field. So, yeah, we'll see,
bro. Look, y'all. I got a nice pain tolerance for tattoo. I know how to zone out. I can go to sleep.
Yeah.
When I got this one on my waist, I'm like, this is a one and done. I'm not going back in here. What happened? Goofball Jamal did what he did. Some people need to get busted upside their amazing.
Goofball Jamal.
But
don't be no fucking goofball Jamal.
Don't be no goofball Jamal.
If you a tattoo artist or if you going to get the tattoo, don't be no goofball Jamal. Do your research on your artists. Ask them if they got portfolios. Ask them how long they been tattooed.
All that. I thought we was locked in, but apparently we wasn't locked in. Feel me?
Not at all, actually. So, yeah.
Some of these tattoos I did myself. I ain't even know.
If you're an artist, don't be out here being bogus and letting these motherfuckers walk in there and get these bum ass ideas and you doing it just cause. A shout out to whole time. Shout out to Shogun, the first person who ever tattooed me, and I had a shitty idea, and he simply said, "You sure?" And that was enough for me to ask a question. And that question that I asked led me down the path of having a better idea. I'll put it that way.
Word.
So, but we talked about we did a lot of talking about tattoos. We hour in and all we talked about the tattoos and shit. But a big inspiration for us in our tattoos was Weezy F Baby.
Weezy F Baby.
Whole time I remember niggas say I want to be tatted like that nigga Wayne.
Like Wayne, because Wayne was tatted as hell.
And the whole time he's even more tatted now.
Yes.
I want to be tatted like Wayne. And
I'll take Wayne, Wiz.
Damn, that's crazy. We've been on here for an hour and they talked about shit up there.
Was it the moon rocks?
It had to be the moon. That's how it would be though. Wayne is just a big inspiration on us. We talked about that.
We could have hit. We low key could have been hit. We've been hitting on him, but hey,
that's
Weezy up.
We've been hitting it all this time.
We've been hitting it. Laid up to Weezy up. For what else, whole time.
But we talked a lot of just tattooing and how it positively affects our mental health. That is the term, the phrase that we tattooing positively affects our mental health. As a result of that, that makes the appreciation and the love that we got for Wayne even deeper than rap, more than rap. It's not just rap; it was everything you meant to the culture. I could talk to a bitch about the culture and shit. There's a story, the rumor that's been going around. I don't even really know if it was the rumor. It was the story that he told. Everybody know Wayne got shot. Most people know Wayne got shot. No, I said that right. Everybody knows Wayne got shot. Most people know Wayne shot himself. Some people know that he shot himself, and some people know the story of how he shot himself. And the story was that he was fucking around, playing in the mirror with the gun, and fucked around and pulled the trigger by mistake. The gun went off and he shot himself.
That's what I've always been told.
That's because Wayne was the one telling us that. Maybe not regularly, but he told the story. And I don't have to tell the story more than once. What did the doctor say? 2 more inches, 3 more inches, and he'd have been in that casket? So he talks about it regularly. Shout the fuck out to Emmanuel Acho, man. Former NFL player. He got the show. I don't even remember what the fucking name of the show is, but do you know who Jason Whitlock is?
No.
He a commentator or whatever, but anyway, he wound up replacing this nigga on the show that this nigga started. Emmanuel Acho replaced somebody on the show that somebody started.
Oh. So you replaced that player one? Yeah,
I'm on the Joe Budden podcast now, and Joe Budden's not on the Joe Budden podcast now. Type shit.
Gotcha.
So that's what he do. He a sports is his thing.
Okay.
But obviously very intelligent, very well rounded, and you can tell he's not your quote unquote average athlete. Even though your average athlete isn't your average athlete, that's just the perception that you allow people to continue to give you, that you take heed to. But He has a show, podcast, sit down show called Uncomfortable Conversations with Emmanuel Acho. And on this show, one of his guests, maybe his first, I don't know if it was his first, but one of his earlier guests, because the show was pretty early, was Dwayne Michael Carter Jr.
I didn't. That's why I asked you, was it up there? Because I've always been told one thing, but I'm like, all right, I want to see what is he? I didn't know what he was really gonna say, so I'm like, all right, that was gonna be interesting. So I'm glad I watched it because now it's like, okay.
So he sat down with Wayne for about 18 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that. About 20 minutes. They had a 20-minute sit down, just a conversation about mental health. This is Lil Wayne. This is Weezy F Baby. Please say the baby. If not, don't say it at all. This is the president of Young Money. To listen to him talk, first of all, how did he look to you?
His fits be clean. His fit wasn't over the top.
He looked good.
Yeah, he was cool.
He looked good. Like everybody can say what they want to say about his hair. That's his own.
Wow.
How do you look? Do you look like you are healthy?
No, you can tell.
He looked healthy.
You can tell when Wayne be fucked up.
Happy. Though. He didn't look like.
Yeah, no, you can tell when Wayne be fucked up.
Yeah, no, he didn't look like. No, this looked like Wayne.
Yeah.
And that was the first thing I was interested in seeing. Like, how does he look?
Because some people be looking fucked up.
How does he look? He looks healthy.
Like I seen Sinbad surface recently. He look a little tired.
Sinbad is old though.
Sinbad older. Is also old, yes.
Older. Also though, he's not dead like niggas. I don't know why they want to kill Sinbad off so bad. Stop it. He another one of them niggas that like niggas don't get their flowers too. First Kid, top tier movie. Do you remember that?
No, but I remember Kazam.
Also, top tier movie.
Well, they was talking about that shit on the internet. They said there's like 3 copies physically that people got, and if they find them, they come and kill niggas. They want to wipe that shit off the existence of the planet.
It never happened, bro.
It never happened. He did the shit to get drugs.
First Kid was the movie where he was the Secret Service agent for the president's son.
Do I remember?
So there's a president, you know, the president got their Secret Service security detail. Mm-hmm. So like you the president, you got the 3 niggas who always with you all the time.
The black suits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think I seen that.
But like your wife got niggas who with her all the time.
Okay.
Your children got niggas who with them all the time. And like this is your son's number one Secret Service dude.
Yes, yes.
Your son is in like 3rd or 4th grade, something like that. Yeah. So that was what the movie was about. It was a cool movie, but
no, Wayne looked healthy.
Healthy. He had on the sweater he had on was dope as fuck. He had on the high top wheat boots that wasn't Tim's. They was probably some designer shit.
Hey, I like shit like that because I like high top shoes.
Them
I don't like nothing that
them bitches was calves.
I don't like nothing that's under my ankles. Give me some high shits. I fuck with high shits.
Yeah, so he looked good. I mean, like I said, you say what you want to say about his hair, but like it really and even with his hair, like you know, he probably just bleached the shit to death, literally, and now it's you doing whatever you doing to it to keep it alive.
He got the wig joints?
No, I wouldn't classify. They freeform me now, yeah.
Yeah. Man, when Wayne locks look like.
But that if he wanted
regular locks,
but that's
each one a lock.
But even that, I'm happy to see.
Yeah.
Like. You be yourself.
Yeah, his hair is crazy.
Because he could do some shit with that. He Wayne.
Yeah.
He could go get some extensions or some shit. This shit he could do to make it not look the way it looked. Start as if he just dyed the shit black, people wouldn't take it as harshly as they do.
French toast sticks.
So you see what I'm saying? So the first thing with me was just how does he look? He looked great. He looked good.
Yeah.
Then after that, it's like, how does he sound? He sounds like he sound like Wayne from Dedication 1.
He didn't
and
sound
2,
all sluggish.
and 3, and 4. He sounded like Wayne from Dakota 1 and 2. And 3. He sounded right of mind, sound of mind. He sounded healthy. He sounded like he came there. Again, that was another point that I don't know if you peeped that. He said, first of all, I want you to tell all these people here, let them know, because they might, I know they don't know this. We don't really have a relation. We don't know each other.
Yeah. Yeah, that was at the beginning.
We've never met. You hit my line and told me you wanted to come talk to me about something. Because you fucked with, like, the platform and shit. You fucked with the show, obviously, but you fucked with the platform. And, like, you know, so you wanted to come have a conversation with me about something. And he said that, you're like, yeah, no, I wanted to come talk to you. Because mental health is important.
Yeah.
And it's not something that we talk about. This is Wayne talking about this. And he got right to it. What he said, well, the first question he asked him was, how early on did you start having, like, mental health issues or realizing that, like, mental health was something that he was, like, probably as early as, like, 10?
That's early.
That's real life, though. Because at 10 years old, you know when you hungry, you know when you got to go to the bathroom, and you probably in, like, 3rd or 4th grade at this point.
Right.
So, like, when you hungry, when to go to the bathroom, 3rd or 4th grade, you playing video games, you got a favorite TV show, you got a favorite book, you got a favorite cousin, a favorite auntie, like, you're a person with a personality.
Right.
That also means that, like, whatever your environment is, you're aware of.
Of course. Because that's when you start paying attention and shit.
Exactly. Like, you been in this. Now you riding bikes on your own now. You crossing the street by yourself. Maybe not, but that's the thing. Depending on what your environment is. Because at 10 years, I know some 10 years old who not crossing the street by themselves. I know some 10 years old who got their own bedtime.
You right.
They come in the house when their day is over with. How you do that at 10? Because that's the type of life they live. That's where they from. It's their environment.
Nah, I knew a little dude like that.
At 10 years old, like, shit, hey, nigga, when you going home? Shit. In a minute.
Yeah.
What? It's 9:45.
Yeah, I knew somebody like that. Little dude. Hey, bro, you in the crib. I go in there around 11:30. What?
Huh?
What? No, I knew one of them
How you?
kids.
That mean you know you need to be in there just early enough so like 12 really cannot say nothing to you.
Yeah.
You wild for like being this aware about shit at 10. So that's what I'm saying. Yes, you absolutely do know. And he told the story. Emmanuel asked him. He said, he talked about how he was struggling with mental health because basically his OG was like, I'm not going to... He told the story that like his OG was... No. He had been not ditching school. He had been staying out later than he was supposed to be staying out, saying he was at school
and they had
to rap.
half days.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, we got a half a day, Thursday and Friday, but I'm gonna only tell you about the half a day on Thursday.
Yeah.
So on Friday, when I don't come home for another 4 hours or 5 hours, it's cool because I'm still in school.
Mm-hmm.
She found out he was not, and he was not because he was rapping.
Right.
Beefing, and he talks about like the build up to that and what got him to this moment, but this got him to the moment to where like he's standing in front of the mirror with the pistol. Even the shit he said about how like he put that shit to his head, I was like, that's too much.
Hey, no, that's
too much. That's too much.
Calm down.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
But then he said he put that bitch in his chest.
Whole time, because when he take pictures, he be going like this a lot too. If you be
yeah. He put that bitch to his chest. And the whole time he said it didn't hurt. He ain't feel it.
Your body going shock with certain things.
Quickly. You don't feel it. Oh shit, I'm bleeding. Pass out.
I told you about my finger.
Yeah.
My homie Danny, he snatched that kitchen knife out my hand.
Yeah.
All I heard was shing. And I'm like, yo, my finger came off. That's all I thought about. That shit was cut down to the white meat. And I really saw white meat. A lot of it. I'm like, oh my God. I wasn't crying or nothing. The blood was just dripping out and shooting. And I'm like, damn. I ain't even feel it. It ain't even hurt.
Nigga said my finger. I know he just sliced my shit off.
I thought he sliced my shit off.
You thought you was gonna look down at it and you was gonna have to look at the floor also. No.
Nah, that fucked me every time. I think the scar was still right there. When I think about it,
I stapled. Concrete staple to the arm. White meat. Whole time you did it.
I did that?
Not on purpose, but yeah.
Why I do that?
We was fucking around in the courts at the crib. I don't know if you remember my door. I had that Fantasia Mickey Mouse that I used to keep on the door to all my bedrooms. That big ass cutout.
Yes, you did. Yes, I almost got you another one.
Funny as hell. So that big ass cutout, I don't know if you remember, but the walls at the house were concrete. They wasn't like plaster or like drywall like this. They were concrete walls. So
yeah.
Normal staples. Remember my pennants?
Mm-hmm. They were
Normal staples wouldn't hold them bitches up there because they wouldn't go into the wall.
Right.
So we had to get concrete staples.
Okay.
The Mickey Mouse was stapled to the door with the same staples that we stapled everything else to, the concrete staples.
Right.
And we was fucking around at the crib one day and I was trying to hide behind the door. And you knew I was behind the door. And you just gave that bitch a little shoulder and I blocked it. And the staple just caught my arm and snatched that motherfucker.
Damn.
To the white meat though. That's why the scar's still there. Because I remember looking at it like, damn, why is it white? And it wasn't until like probably years later that it dawned on me like, oh, because that shit went to the white meat. Oh, I get it. Okay.
I discovered that when I got stabbed in my hand. I'm like, white meat. Oh,
I get it.
So yeah, he said he didn't feel it. So your body go in shock.
You just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
my boy said he shot himself because he thought everything was over with, man.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't gonna get to rap and make music and shit no more.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's
at 12. At 12.
That's extensive.
At 12.
That's far.
So the reason why you need to go listen to it.
Myself, my mom told me I can't rap no more.
I tried to run away. I mean, but that's because rap wasn't what you wanted to do. Not rap, because because of anything other than you've been presented with numerous opportunities to get back into it and you choose not to.
Okay.
So like, but like at 12 though, this is what I want to do. So much so to the point that like, now obviously I'm certain that there's more shit going on at home, and that's the reason why you should go watch the interview. That's the reason why you should listen.
Check it out, it's new.
Because he talks about like somebody died that day, but it wasn't me. The person that my mother was, she was not. I never saw that woman again. And like the importance of like trusting and believing your children when they tell you things, when they feel certain things, when they express things to you. And that was, he got that shit out the way because he talked about the relationship that they have now and the relationship they had then being different, and that's the important part.
Yeah.
And that was only half the interview, because then the other half of the interview was like, well, what about currently? What do you have these moments now? He was like, not ever to that extreme where niggas want to check out, but you get depressed. So to listen to Wayne, not only, I don't want to even say talk about, to listen to him articulate these things.
Man, you knew he was off his rocker anyway.
Well, to listen to him explain these things and describe them in detail, why they, expressing these ideas. Mm-hmm. Wayne talking about mental health is important because it's Wayne. So it was just, again, covered in tattoos.
Yeah.
I ain't connected to nothing that ain't connected to me, and niggas told him he was crazy. Told him to shut up. You're embarrassing me.
That was some wild shit to hear.
We said it then though. You not embarrassing me, nigga, because low key I get it. I low key kinda agree with you. Now I would tell you high key I agree with you. Why should I donate my time and my money to any of these things that don't come back to help my community, the people that I see suffering the most daily from these things that are going on? Why wouldn't I give my time and my energy to the thing that helped me survive, to the thing that helped me and my mental health get to a place to where I can help other people? Because that's what he said. He talked about, hey, I'm happy that like I'm able to make music and help people again. Because that as an adult, that was what he talked about when he wasn't able to make music.
My boy spit hot fire.
In the end, a spit hot fire.
I when it was like this boy spitting.
Yeah.
When you said that, I'm like, I nodded my head. I'm like,
Yeah, no, he was talking that talk. Like, it wasn't, I don't know. It was beautiful to like watch him articulate that shit. It was very plain. It wasn't confusing.
Crazy part is sometimes you do get a lot of Lil Wayne interviews where shit goes sideways.
Yeah.
You be like, I thought I was watching the interview.
What is he talking about? Or what are they talking about?
Yeah.
It wasn't that at all. Emmanuel had his brunch boots on with his half turtleneck, and he kept hitting the knee. Anytime niggas hit you with the this on the knee, the this here, when they sitting there and they give you the clasp, they clasp their hands, their fingers, and they place them over the knee and they ask you a question. So, tell me a little bit about it. Well, what we all really want to know is what happened that day.
Right.
And to listen to Emmanuel pick and choose which one of these questions and how to move on this stuff, it was pretty dope. It was yeah. It was well worth like the probably 20 minutes that we sat there and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It was a quick little song.
Yeah. It was beautiful though, man.
Cause you rarely do Wayne, I mean, it's Wayne. So he even said it before. He don't even like really talking, doing these interviews and shit for real.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It don't take much. 20 minutes.
That's all.
Hey, you got a platform, and I kind of got some shit that I could use. I could use your platform and say some shit. And in 20 minutes, that conversation that he had, it gotta help at least one person.
I seen Trippie Reds. He got one.
It gotta help at least one person.
Word.
Trippie Red got one of them shits?
Yes, sir. Not with that guy, but yeah, Trippie Red got one. No, I watched his. He the person who carried. He big homie. He carried his Ziploc bag with hell rolled up in there already. He just lighting and talking and I'm like, oh damn, he one of them. He keep the bag on him.
Okay.
He talks about mental health too.
Yeah. Come on, man. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why it's important for Wayne to talk about this shit. Because so many of these niggas is his son. So many of the artists today is like birthed from the sound and the culture that Wayne created.
Yeah. So
like, everybody didn't want to be Jay-Z. And none of us was going to be Eminem. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You not gonna be Wayne or Kanye for that matter either, you feel me? But like, this is what Wayne, my favorite artist. I want to be like Wayne when I grow up. I want to be a rock star. Wayne was the first rock star rapper.
Rock star, yeah.
Like Hov is a superstar.
Yeah.
Always was a businessman though.
Yes.
I would say Hov is the first rapper businessman. Wayne was the first rock star rapper though.
Wayne.
No disrespect to Run DMC, because I'm certain them niggas had actual songs.
They did.
With rock bands. No disrespect to Hov, who also he did a whole great album.
Hey, that shit fire.
It is. So that's what I'm saying. But that didn't do, even though
the impact on it was so
different. Wayne came out with his own rock album.
His own rock album, his clothes had the rock type look to him. You're like, damn, he was
skateboarding and shit, just falling right into like the culture of what that is. He merged those two things.
He did.
So like Uzi, Trippie Redd,
them, yeah.
Triple X, Rest Up, all of these rock star rappers.
Yeah.
These festival ass rappers, I feel like.
Playboy Cardi ass niggas.
Y'all niggas is like, yeah. Tattoos, hair color, that's all Wayne, man. It's all Wayne. So to hear him talk about the mental health, it's no wonder that now you got a generation of like, we talk a lot about how the next generation, like Trippie Redd talking about that shit.
Yeah.
Young and Maiden talked about that shit before. Lil Uzi talked about that shit before.
Yeah.
Naomi Osaka, Simone Biles, like it's not just in rap, it's across the board, across the country. Kyrie Irving.
Here's another one.
Dak Prescott, quarterback for the Cowboys. See, Dak's brother committed suicide.
Oh.
So he came out and said that shit. Hey, bro. Shit is the baby. Kevin Love. Like all of these quote unquote superstars, all of these rich, wealthy, don't have to worry about money ass people is telling the world, they telling us all like, yeah, no. Shit is rough, bro.
Man, rough.
So, just to hear Wayne talk about that shit, very important, very inspiring, and very like, it was just good to just see him. It was good to just see him. So
I like seeing Wayne when he in his right mind and shit, man.
So yeah, it was good to just see him articulate himself and just be himself. It was just dope. It was dope.
It was genuine. It was calm. That was cool.
Genuine and calm. Some people will argue whether it is or not, but Kanye West is bringing Donda to Chicago. Motherfuckers say, Boo said the album is coming 100% after the show. That's what Boo said. Now he said this to a nigga in the comment section on Instagram, but he said it though.
So it's valid.
The motherfucker said, what's the percentage that he'll actually drop the album after this show? Or is he just going to keep... And he said 100%. So it's valid. We didn't talk about it when we talked about it the last time, but it's a bunch of artists who like have sent... They said that they working with this nigga on it.
I saw the track list if that's the real one.
Nigga say he got the whole verse. That's what I'm saying.
Really?
I feel like it was one of the producers that he was working with on there tweeted it. We got the whole verse. This was like maybe one of them days before it was supposed to come out. If it was supposed to come out on like Friday, the nigga tweeted this shit like Thursday night.
Yeah, there's gonna be a song on there with a whole verse on it.
That's the word. The word is that got a whole verse on there. Cause him and Kim not together no more.
I know. They shove it in your face on social media. They make you know, even if you know.
Best thing I ever did was block the Shade Room and TMZ
and Worldstar.
And Worldstar.
Media Takeout used to be that thing, but they still trash.
And Worldstar. Yeah. They say it's coming. He bringing that shit to Chicago. He bringing that shit home. Soldier Field, I think.
Yeah.
The 26th, is it? Yeah. Yeah. So, we gotta figure out how to get in that motherfucker, man.
Gate jumpers.
Gate fucking jumpers. Hey. We got y'all.
He said, hey.
We got y'all.
We got y'all.
We got y'all.
Nah, real talk.
Are you excited for the album?
I feel like it's gonna be some fire, so yeah, I'm ready for it.
Look, niggas be talking that
Hey,
shit
I
about-
saw a name on there I fuck with anyway, so give it to me.
Whatever, man. Whatever, man. The only
give me that album.
I don't even know if he's ever. I wouldn't even be comfortable saying he's ever made a project I didn't like.
Well, you gotta remember, you've been listening to Kanye more than me anyway. So.
I will say probably my least favorite project is probably Pablo.
So you listen to him way more than me. I don't even dive into his albums like I used to.
But like Yeezus, I fucked with. All the old shit I fucked with. I fucked with Watch the Throne. I fucked with.
He be having some fire, man. When he be rapping that shit, and then the production be like, because all the production is different production.
The Sunday Service Choir album, not the Jesus is King one, but the one that he just listed as the Sunday Service Choir.